Shasta County District 1 Supervisor Kevin Crye continues to express concerns over what he claims was a lack of transparency. Crye raised the allegation at the most recent Board of Supervisors meeting. It stems from a lawsuit brought against the county by former Sheriff Captain Pat Kropholler. Now, Action News Now reporter Jesse Angelo takes a look at Crye's claim and what happens next.
It was one of two things. It was, complete incompetence or complete, like I would say, corruption, but I can't say which it is.
Supervisor Crye is referring to former county council members Ruben Cruz and Jim Ross, who were acting county council when Crye and Chris Kellstrom took their seats on the board in December of 2022. Crye alleges that he and Kellstrom were not informed about a lawsuit brought against the county by former Sheriff's Captain Pat Kropholler, a case that was filed over 6 months prior.
It wasn't until a private citizen came to my private place of business and said that they could help, behind the scenes and settle the Kropholler case. And I thought they were just crazy because we're not even being sued by Kropholler. And lo and behold, we were and had been for quite some time, and that was hidden from the board.
District 3 Supervisor Mary Rickert says that former council Cruz and Ross did nothing wrong and that the case was well known.
I'm not quite sure why Supervisor Crye wasn't aware of it. Is very much aware of it. I'm very concerned about it from the onset because of a lot of long-standing issues that I was aware of at the Sheriff's Department. So I personally feel that was an uncalled for kind of comments that were made, and I really was disappointed.
Current County Counsel Joe Lamore said at the December 19th meeting that council is required by law to inform the board of any suit against the county, saying, quote, "The item would be placed on closed session. The agenda would reflect the name of the case. The board would be asked for permission to defend the claim and to retain outside counsel," unquote. According to Supervisor Crye, there was no record of this happening. When asked about what would happen next with the claims against Cruz and Ross, Crye says it's all about establishing transparency.
Those employees that I believe hid this are no longer with the county, so it doesn't really matter. But what matters is that the public's aware of things that were hidden from the board.
I made multiple requests to both Cruz and Ross for comment on this matter, but did not receive a response. As to the case itself, the board is expected to vote on a potential settlement at an upcoming meeting. In Reading, Jesse Angelo, Action News Now.
The Shasta County Board of Supervisors holds its first meeting of the year tomorrow, at which time the newly elected board members will take their oath of office and take their seats.